Augie, do you want to say hi? Okay. So, it's Saturday, and I am about to go help my nephew move into his college dorm. My nephew's only a year younger than I am, by the way, so it's not like, oh, my 10-year-old nephew's a genius going to a college dorm, although he is very smart. So we're gonna go help him move in, and then tonight I'm actually gonna do something kind of, apparently it's bucket list material, or that's what I keep getting told, that I booked a appointment for a sensory deprivation tank. Me and my mom are gonna go. I talked her into it just because I didn't want to go alone, and so we're gonna go and do that and see what it's about. All I know, I don't know like hardly anything about it. Just like one YouTube video's worth of information. I'll vlog a lot of it. It's basically they just lock you in like a giant, like it's almost like a bathtub, but it's like covered and it's like a tank. And it's literally the water in there. It's apparently it's heated to like skin temperature, so you can't actually tell if you're even in water. And you're basically, you just float. It feels like you're in like some like salt solution stuff. So it's you know how like they talk about like in the Dead Sea it's so salty in the way you can just kind of float, and so apparently it's that kind of same concept. But yeah, so apparently we're just gonna go float and it makes you feel weightless, and I'm gonna go float for an hour and get reintroduced to the world. I don't know. So we're at the place where we're gonna float. I'm with my mom. Say hi, Mom. We're related.
Hi, Mom.
And so, and people are looking at me now. It's awkward, but we're at the place we're gonna float. This is kind of like what it looks like. Yeah, really quick. And yeah, so we're gonna go in and get relaxed. I guess I don't know. I'll figure out if I survive it. You'll know. And yeah. So, how you feel? Are you nervous?
No, I'm already relaxed.
The place smells like really like beautiful lavender, so it's super relaxing, and it's the mood lighting, and it's gonna be cool. They have like tea and stuff and water for when you pop out and stuff. I'm hearing a few showers going, so I'm excited. There's a restroom over there. Do you know the restroom? There's a restroom over there, so I'm excited, and yeah, I can't wait. So. I just mentioned to my mom that I've never been more excited to pay money to lay naked in a tank of water. Like, it should be like everyone's nightmare, because everyone's always afraid of like drowning or being buried alive, and you're literally in a pitch black tank. For some, I think there's some with lights. I think yours might have lights. I don't know.
It's better than being in the womb because you get to stretch out.
Because I remember being in the womb so well. My fondest memories. Oh, so. Okay, so we just got done with like the, not consultation, but like the thing where they kind of, they an introductory to it. Here's my tank. Ooh, pretty. And, oh yeah, you come with your own shower as well, which is kind of cool. And yeah, so I'm gonna float now, and yeah, I'm not that nervous about it as I thought I was, but I'm excited. This is like exciting. This is so cool. So, then my mom's in the one over there somewhere, but yeah, I'll let you guys, know how it goes. So I guess we'll see you on the flip side. Hey guys, so just finished my float, and yes, I'm naked. Oh my gosh, amazing. Anyways, just finished my float, and it was awesome. I don't think I've ever felt more relaxed than in that moment. I'm kind of still in like subspace right now, but yeah, I'll explain a bit more. I just got out and showered off. I came out and I was like really disoriented, and then it took me a second, but I'm okay now. And yeah, I know that when I got out I was like smiles everywhere, because I was like, this is so cool. And yeah, I'll explain a little bit more later, but I'm gonna get dressed and head back out there and see if my mom survived. Oh, light. So we're out now in the sitting area again, and sorry if you can't hear me. There, another room's being in use. and talking a little bit about the experience. Um, and my mom's reading through a book right now. There's a little book that people who like float for the first time can kind of write here. I'll show you. Can kind of write their experiences in that she's reading. I don't know. I'm good though. I'm really relaxed. I don't know. Like when I first got in, it was kind of it was just kind of exciting and whatnot. And then you kind of just lay back, and then I was actually really surprised. I thought that at least like something of my body would be like touching the bottom of the tank. It's only 10 inches of water, but none of it was. You're completely suspended, regardless of your body type or how tall or whatever. You're completely suspended. And it's awesome, just that feeling. And the water really is skin temperature. I mean, like you can tell you're in water like around your head and stuff, but yeah. Besides that, it's just amazing. Completely weightless. But it took me. It's kind of scary at first because like you can't see anything, and anybody who's claustrophobic, it's kind of a, you know. It's the tank that I was in specifically, the one that my mom was in, it's giant, so it's. But the one I'm in, it feels a little more like a coffin. It's not nearly that small, but it just feels kind of that way. But I mean, like you have earplugs in, so you can't hear your breaths echoing off of anything, and so it doesn't feel small. And but yeah, once you get in the water, you just kind of sit there for a second and decide to relax and how to relax. It took me a little while to really be able, even because like you feel like you're gonna have to hold your head up, but you don't. You completely just relax your neck muscles and your head floats just fine. It's like you're laying on something. It took me a little bit to kind of quiet my thoughts and just let go and relax, and then I got to the point where like in the first like 10 seconds I was just like, wait, I have to do this for an hour. And then I just told myself to shut up, and I thought, like, I wasn't sure, like what if I get bored? Can I really do nothing for an hour? And yes, it's very possible. I just literally, at first I was like thinking a lot, and I was just like, and at first I was thinking, stop thinking. But then it hit me, and I was just like, let your brain just run. Just if it needs to run and just do stuff, just let it do stuff. And slowly but surely, but they kind of all just float away into just mindless nothing. So I just hit a point to where like I don't even, past the first maybe 5-10 minutes, I don't remember anything happening. Like, because literally I got to a point where I was just gone. My brain was just off and doing its own thing, and my body was completely relaxed. So yeah, it was really great. I'll have to explain a little bit later about how I feel. I'm in the post glow right now, so I don't really know what to expect. My expectation is to just have no expectations. But yeah, I'll film some of it and see. I don't know, see what it's like. If it's if it's fun, then yeah, I'd love to promote it because it sounds like a pretty cool thing, and like it apparently helps with a bunch of different issues you could be having. Like apparently it's really relaxing. So you like for stress or anxiety or for aches and pains or insomnia or whatever. So I guess we'll see if I sleep tonight. Good morning. So, it's kind of loud in here. Sorry. AC units. So, it's morning after the float, and I was playing Xbox. I usually get on live every night and play until like 4 a.m. because I can't sleep, and then I'm like awake for another 2 hours just laying in bed. And last night, so we got home at like 11:30. No, we got home at like 11:45, 12. And so I get on Xbox at 12, and then at 1 o'clock in the morning, I end up getting off because I was exhausted. I was like, guys, I gotta go to sleep. And everyone was just like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just exhausted. And so I got off and I went to go to sleep, and I fell asleep very quickly, and I also was in a very just relaxed state still when I did fall asleep. And I usually take Benadryl sometimes to go to sleep because I just can't sleep. But I didn't take any that night. And then I slept like I think I may have slept for like a solid 7 hours, and then I woke up and I felt really rested. I decided I was like, I don't want to be awake yet, so I went back to sleep. But I like slept and it was great, which is a rarity for me to sleep so well and not have to take anything. And I feel very rested, and I have to get ready to go to soccer. But I wanted to share though that yeah, after my first float, I managed to actually fall asleep, which is pretty awesome for a fellow insomniac. Uh, but yeah, so I thought that was really cool. And then like I woke up and I'm a little sore actually. Oddly enough, I'm kind of like my arms were kind of sore, my low back was a little sore. My mom said the same thing. She said that her low back. She says today she's like, I feel so fragile. I don't know if it's everything is like shifting or what. You know, it's like if you go to a chiropractor, after you get your first adjustment, you feel like you're gonna like just break in half if you take like if you step down wrong. So it might be something like that, but like it aids, like floating aids a lot of things, like, you know, helps you with sleep and other things like that. And then it also, something that I didn't know is that it helps you, like it aids digestion, which I've always had a problem with, or especially like probably past 5-6 years of my life, I've had like really weird digestion issues. And I'm not going to go into detail, but it clears that up too. But yeah, I'm officially a believer in the sensory deprivation stuff, in the floating. I'm officially a believer, and I'm absolutely gonna do it again. I think I'm just gonna go like once a month. I forgot to say this as well. So when I get stressed out, my body does this thing that I just call body breakouts, which is basically where I don't really get acne on my face ever. Thank God, because growing up when I hit puberty, oh my gosh. It was like I had a farm just specifically dedicated to acne on my face. But yeah, anyway, after my hormones balanced out, I didn't have to worry about that. Yeah. So anyway, my body breaks out and I get acne like everywhere in like the most random places. Like I'll get one like randomly like on my arm. And so it's just like random. But so I was been really stressed out lately. I kind of explained a little bit of it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in though, or the other day. And cat's going under my bed, fantastic. And so my body decided it wanted to break out, so that's awesome. And I was just like, you know what, whatever, I'll just deal with it how I always do, which is just ignore it. And so being in the tank, it's full of, you know, it's just that salt solution, Epsom salt. And when I got when I got up today, I noticed like I used to have one like right here, a giant red zit that was fantastic. And when I woke up today, I looked in the mirror and it was gone. And I was like, oh, that's an unexpected yet awesome benefit. Yeah, all the acne that I was having before, even like on my face, even though I don't usually get it on my face, I had one like down here somewhere and it's gone too. So that was kind of cool because it does exfoliate. And so that was awesome. It leaves you with very soft skin. And then also, I guess if you're having acne, it just clears it right up. So that was an unexpected benefit, but it's a great one because now I don't have to deal with it. So yeah, I thought that I would also just say that because I thought that was really cool. Which I should have expected, but I just didn't because I just didn't think about it. But yeah, so I am very pleased with that result. I am very happy about it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, I guess I can knock it off my bucket list. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, and if I survive it, cool. All right, I'm gonna go do stuff. Walk your thing to soccer. I play here. Here? That was fast. All right, gotta go get kicked for a while and stuff. This is what I wear to soccer. Super professional. Alright, I'm gonna go inside now and stop filming because people are looking at me weird. If anybody asks, I'm not filming. So yeah, that was the day. It was quite an interesting day. Always be no, stop. Never mind. So apparently, while we were gone for 2 hours, I left my sunroof open. Yeah. So So that's a thing. I mean, there's nothing in here worth stealing anyway, but...
No birds craft in here either.
Nope, that's also a bonus, but there's just that moment. I just looked up and I was like, oh, my sunroof is already open. We're just gonna close that now. Okay. Flawless.